Hello everyone and welcome to Evie's Pets. Here on my channel I help people take better care of their pets so that they can become better pet owners. So in today's video I'm going to be giving you an update on our chickens we got recently, and you can already tell that they're so much bigger than they were when we first got them. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the updates I've made on the coop and also how the chickens have grown. Before I show you guys the chickens, I just wanted to show you guys the cake I made for them today. And I just had a couple leftovers in the house, and I thought I'd turn it into a kind of treat for them. So it's a coconut oil and mealworm cake with some canned peas on top. So we're going to go ahead and give it to them, and you can see how big they are now. They absolutely love their chicken cake, and it's nice now because they can eat a lot of different things now because they're so much bigger, and so they can eat food scraps, and they can eat all sorts of tasty things from leftovers from our meals and lots of special chicken treats I make for them. Start off talking about our little Siki here, and he has been doing really well. He's grown so much in the last couple weeks. The only thing or concern I had about him was he kind of grew a little lump right above his wattles and kind of right behind his beak, and it was a little concerning. Apparently it's very common in Rhode Island Reds, and I was a little bit concerned, but it didn't really take that long to go away, and it hasn't shown itself again, so I think he's going to be okay. To our little Pine here, she is a really incredible hen. No matter what happens, she is just always the same. She's always been very friendly with me. Nothing really seems to bother her or scare her or disturb her. She's just a very good hen overall, and she has been really healthy too. And so I think Pine overall is doing really well, and I think she's a great addition to the flock. To our little girl Ivy, she's been doing very well. I was a little worried she'd be a bit picked on in the flock just because she was small, and that's kind of what happened to her when she was a baby, but she has grown in size a ton, and I really thought she was going to be the smallest, but she's turned out to be a really good size, and I'm very happy with her growth. And you can see she isn't getting picked on her back anymore like she was when she first got here. On to our little Ember here. Sorry her comb looks black. She got dirt all over it, and I had just put a little coconut oil on it because it was a little dry. But she has been doing really well. She's grown quite a bit. She has incredible feathering. I think she's always going to be the best looking hen for feathering and that. But she is just, she's been very pushy with the other hens. She's been very rough with them. I think she's trying to kind of put them in their place. I think she wants to be kind of the top hen, and she wants them to be in their place. She overall is not the friendliest. She's still pretty scared of me. And you can tell she gets kind of panicked when I'm around, but we'll probably work on that as she gets older, and hopefully one day she'll be just as good as Seagull or Pine. We're a little Spicy here. I can't get very close because she is still so skittish, and I don't know why. I've tried to work with her. She does not want to be touched. She doesn't want to be held. She's just super skittish, but if I can get a better look at her, you can see that her comb and wattles are a lot more pale than the other chickens. You can see they're not very red, they're not very big, and you can see she's way smaller than the other chickens, and she's not a small breed. So I think maybe she's just a bit of a runt, and that just happens sometimes. Usually there's at least a runt in every flock, and she's just definitely going to be, I think, our little runt. But you can see she's still doing really well despite her difficulties. She is very crazy, very frisky, and has tons of energy. Up, we have Poppy, and Poppy Seed is such a good girl. She's really super gentle, and she does not mind being held or picked up. She's so sweet. You can tell she's very low in the pecking order. She's been getting quite picked on by Ember. I think they're all trying to teach her her place, and she's kind of having a hard time taking it. But you can see she's just such a sweet girl, and she is enormous. She always was the biggest, but I mean, I didn't think she'd be this big at this stage of life. And so you can just see she's very big and so pretty and fluffy. So she is doing pretty well, and I think she'll kind of just get over this stage of getting picked on and find her place in the flock. On regards to the coop, I really haven't made any changes to it. You can see it's still in really good condition. I try to keep it very clean, and it's really good. I really haven't done that much to it. I'm starting to use the deep litter method at the bottom, and you can see it looks really dirty right now, but that's just kind of how it looks when you're using the deep litter method. If you want to learn more about the deep litter method, you can go ahead and look it up. It's basically just a way to use your chicken bedding. And so that's really the only change I've made to the coop. Also, I use a little stick to prop their door open for the day, and other than that, it's just been a great coop, and I think it's working really well for me. Just kind of daily maintenance. I scrape off the roosting pole and the ramp because you can see they get kind of dirty, and then I kind of sweep the rim right here, and that's really all the coop needs. It's done really well. And then also I change the bedding in the top part up about maybe once a week or so. But yeah, other than that, it's a really great coop, and I think it's working really well. One thing I'd like to do in the future is get a better dust bath. This dust bath is really great. The problem is that whenever it rains, it turns into mud, and it takes days and days to dry out, and the chickens don't have it. I've been using this plank of wood to cover it, but sometimes I just don't get out here in time, and it gets ruined again. So I think in the future I'd like to build something that goes kind of over it, some kind of little house to cover it. You probably want to know like why I don't just put it in the chicken coop. Our chicken coop is already so small, I don't really want to take up any more space in there, especially if it's on a rainy day. You know, the chickens need some space to move around, especially when they're full size. So I hope to make some kind of a place for it so that the chickens can use it without it getting wet. Feeders and waterers, I've just been using very basic bowls, and they've been working really well for me. I just clean them out 3 times, maybe 2 or 3 times a day, refill them, whatever I need to do, but they've been working really good for me. And a lot of people, you know, use feeders and things. I prefer to keep things really clean and sanitary and come out here and, you know, clean them up every once in a while. And sometimes I also like doing just not leaving food out here all the time. Sometimes I'll, you know, bring them food out at certain periods. So we're still kind of working on the right schedule for us, but so far these have been working out really well. Hope you enjoyed seeing how big the chickens are and all the updates we've made to the coop and the rest of the chicken area. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, please consider liking this video and also subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!